Given our ideas or content for IELTS speaking, you can formulate sentence on your own. Cue card. 1. Describe a person you know who has chosen a career in the medical field, e.g. a doctor, a nurse. You should say who he/she is, what he/she does, why he/she chose this career, and explain how you feel about him/her. Who he/she is. My cousin, Priya, she is one of the most dedicated and compassionate people I know. Doctor, pediatrician Priya completed her MBBS and specialized in treating children. What he/she does. Works at a well-known hospital. Her daily job involves diagnosing and treating children with various illnesses. Community service. On weekends, Priya conducts free health checkup camps in nearby villages. Rural areas. She helps people in rural areas who have limited access to health care and can't afford treatment. Dedicated and hard-working, she works long hours and always puts in extra effort to ensure her patients receive the best care. Why he/she chose this career. Family influence. Priya's father is also a doctor, and she was inspired by watching him help people throughout her childhood. Love for children. Since a young age, Priya has always been fond of children and decided to specialize in pediatrics. Natural instinct to help others. She has always been driven by the desire to make a positive impact on people's lives. Job satisfaction. She finds deep satisfaction in helping sick children recover and seeing their smiles once they are healthy again. How you feel about him/her. Admiration. I deeply admire Priya for her dedication, compassion, and the hard work she puts into her career. Pride. I feel proud to have someone in my family who is making such a big difference in people's lives. Inspiration. Her passion for helping others and serving the community inspires me to think about how I can contribute to society. Respect. I respect her ability to handle long working hours, emotional challenges, and the responsibility of caring for children with such calm and grace. Role model. Priya has taught me the importance of selflessness and commitment in any career, and I look up to her as a role model. Follow-up questions. 1. Can a hospital function effectively without nurses? No, not at all. Nurses play a crucial role in patient care. Constant attention. Nurses provide round-the-clock care and monitor patients' health. Support doctors. They assist doctors during surgeries and treatments, making the medical process smooth. Emotional support. Nurses also offer emotional comfort to patients and their families, which is essential in hospitals. 2. What are the differences between the work of a doctor and a nurse? Doctors diagnose and prescribe treatments. Their main job is to identify the illness and provide the right treatment. Perform surgeries. Some doctors specialize in surgical procedures, which nurses assist with. Medical expertise. Doctors have deep medical knowledge and make critical decisions. Nurses. Patient care. Nurses look after the day-to-day needs of patients, like giving medicines and monitoring their condition. Assist doctors. They help doctors during surgeries or treatments. Emotional care. Nurses spend more time with patients, providing emotional and psychological support. 3. Do you think it is necessary to learn first aid skills? Yes, definitely. First aid skills can save lives in emergencies. Immediate response. In situations like accidents or heart attacks, first aid helps stabilize the patient before medical help arrives. Daily life situations. Small injuries like cuts or burns are common, and first aid skills allow quick treatment. Widely useful. It's beneficial not only in professional settings but also at home, school, or during travel. 4. Do you think that doctors and nurses are not paid enough? In many cases, yes. Especially in India, some doctors and nurses in government hospitals earn less compared to their workload. High responsibility. Both doctors and nurses have a huge responsibility for people's lives, and they often work long, stressful hours. Undervalued profession. Despite their importance, the healthcare sector, especially nurses, is sometimes undervalued in terms of salary. Improvement needed. Higher pay could encourage more people to join the medical field and improve healthcare services. 5. Who plays a more important role, doctors or nurses? Both are equally important. Doctors and nurses work together as a team to provide the best care to patients. Doctors diagnose and treat, they make crucial decisions and plan treatments. Nurses care and support. Nurses provide continuous care, monitor patients, and handle day-to-day needs. Collaboration is key. A hospital cannot run effectively without both roles working together. 6. Do you think doctors and nurses are very important? Absolutely. Doctors and nurses are essential to the healthcare system. Save lives. Both roles are directly involved in saving lives and improving the health of patients. Public health. They play a critical role in preventing the spread of diseases, providing vaccinations, and offering health education. Vital during pandemics. The importance of doctors and nurses became even clearer during the COVID-19 pandemic, when they were on the front lines. Cue card. Describe a person who likes to read a lot. You should say who this person is, how you knew him/her, what he/she likes to read, and explain why you think he/she likes to read a lot. Who this person is. O name, Priya Sharma. O relation, she is a close friend of mine from university. O overview, Priya has always been known among our friends for her love of reading. How you knew him/her. O first meeting, we met in university during our literature class. O connection, we discovered our shared interest in books and often discussed our favorite reads. O friendship, over time, we became good friends because of our common love for literature. What he/she likes to read. O genres, Priya enjoys various types of books, including fiction, historical novels, and self-help. O favorite authors, she particularly likes authors like Jane Austen, J.K. Rowling, and Paulo Coelho. O books, some of her favorite books are Pride and Prejudice, Harry Potter, and The Alchemist. O reading routine, Priya is always reading something, whether she is on a bus, waiting for an appointment, or relaxing at home. Why you think he/she likes to read a lot. O escape and relaxation, Priya finds reading to be a great way to escape from daily worries and relax. O learning and curiosity, she is curious about different cultures and ideas, which she learns about through books. O imagination, reading fuels her imagination and allows her to experience different lives and adventures. O enjoyment, she simply enjoys reading as a hobby and finds it very satisfying. O personal growth, books help her grow as a person by providing new perspectives and life lessons. Follow-up questions. 1. Do you think people of all ages need to read? Yes, absolutely. O for children, reading helps children develop their language skills, imagination, and understanding of the world. O for adults, it provides knowledge, stimulates the mind, and can be a source of relaxation. O for seniors, reading keeps the mind active and can be a pleasant way to pass time. Benefits. O learning, reading is a way to learn new things, no matter how old you are. O entertainment, it offers enjoyment and helps people unwind. O mental stimulation, it keeps the brain engaged and sharp. 2. What are the differences between paper books and movies? Paper books. O imagination, readers use their imagination to visualize the story and characters. O pace, you can read at your own pace, going back to reread parts if needed. O details, books often provide more detailed descriptions and internal thoughts of characters. Movies. O visual and auditory, movies show the story through visuals and sound, which can make the experience more immediate and vivid. O time, movies usually condense stories into a shorter time frame. O interpretation, the director's vision shapes how the story is presented, which may differ from how you imagined it. 3. What reading topics are popular in your country? Fiction, Novels and stories, especially romance and thrillers, are very popular. Self-help, books on personal development and motivation are widely read. Historical fiction, many people enjoy stories set in different historical periods. Educational, textbooks and academic books are commonly read by students and professionals. Biographies, people are interested in the lives of famous personalities and leaders. 4 is reading for fun or for work? Both. O for fun, many people read novels, stories, and magazines to relax and enjoy their leisure time. O for work, reading is also essential for professional development, including reports, research papers, and industry-related books. O combination, often, people find a balance between reading for enjoyment and for their career needs. 5. Do you think parents should help their children develop the reading habit from an early age? Yes, definitely. O early exposure, introducing children to books early helps them develop a love for reading. O language skills, it supports their language development and literacy. O bonding, reading together can strengthen the parent-child bond. O encouragement, parents can encourage good reading habits by providing a variety of books and setting aside time for reading. 6. Why are many people so keen on reading? Curiosity, reading satisfies people's curiosity about different topics and stories. Escape, it provides an escape from everyday life and offers a way to experience new adventures. Knowledge, people enjoy gaining new information and learning through books. Relaxation, reading is a relaxing activity that many people use to unwind. Enjoyment, many find pleasure in getting lost in a good book and exploring different worlds through reading. Cue card. Describe a time when you lost an important and valuable item. You should say when and where it happened, what it was, how important and valuable it was, how you lost it, and explain how you felt about the experience. Answer. When and where it happened. O event, this incident occurred last summer during my family vacation to Shimla, a picturesque hill station in Himachal Pradesh. O date and location, we were there in late June, and the loss happened while we were exploring the local market area near the Mall Road, which is a popular shopping and tourist spot. What it was. O item, the item I lost was my wristwatch, which was quite special to me. O description, it was a silver wristwatch with a sleek black leather strap. The face of the watch had a minimalist design with silver markers and hands. The watch was not just a timepiece but also a significant part of my personal style. How important and valuable it was. O sentimental value, this watch was a birthday gift from my parents on my 18th birthday, which made it incredibly valuable to me. It symbolized my transition into adulthood and was a reminder of their support and love. O financial value, the watch was also expensive, having been purchased from a well-known brand. It represented a considerable investment, which made the loss even more significant. How you lost it? O situation, during our visit to the market, I decided to try on some traditional Himachali clothes at a small boutique. I took off my watch and placed it on a wooden counter while examining a few outfits. O oversight, after trying on several items and making a purchase, I left the boutique in a hurry, eager to explore other parts of the market. It wasn't until we returned to our hotel that I realized my watch was missing. O search efforts, I immediately called the boutique and the surrounding shops, but no one had seen the watch. We also went back to the market and retraced our steps, but unfortunately, it was nowhere to be found. And explain how you felt about the experience. O immediate reaction, I was initially overwhelmed with panic and frustration. The realization that I had lost such an important item was both shocking and distressing. O emotional impact, the watch held a deep emotional connection for me, so losing it felt like losing a piece of my personal history. I was disappointed in myself for not being more vigilant. O guilt and regret, I felt a sense of guilt for not being more careful and regret for not having checked my belongings before leaving. The experience was a hard lesson in responsibility and attentiveness. Reflection, looking back, the incident made me more cautious about handling valuable items. It taught me the importance of keeping track of personal belongings, especially in unfamiliar places. Although I was upset at the time, it eventually became a learning experience about mindfulness and the value of being organized. Follow-up questions. Is it important for students to be organized? Yes, absolutely. Academic success. Being organized helps students manage their assignments, deadlines, and study schedules effectively, which is crucial for academic success. Stress reduction. It reduces stress and anxiety by making it easier to find necessary materials and stay on top of tasks. Time management. An organized approach helps in prioritizing tasks and managing time efficiently, which is essential for balancing studies with extracurricular activities. Example, for instance, using a planner or a digital calendar to keep track of exam dates and project deadlines can help students stay organized and avoid last-minute cramming. Are there any good ways to remind us not to forget or lose things? Yes, there are several methods. Lists and reminders. Using to-do lists and setting reminders on smartphones can help keep track of important tasks and items. Visual cues. Placing essential items like keys or a wallet in a specific spot, such as a designated bowl or hook, ensures they are easy to find. Checklists. Creating checklists before leaving home or starting a project helps ensure that nothing is forgotten. Example, for instance, before going to class, I use a checklist to make sure I have my books, laptop, and other materials with me. What should parents do to teach their children not to lose things? Parents can take several steps. Establish routines. Teach children to have designated places for their belongings and to follow a routine for checking that they have everything before leaving. Encourage responsibility. Involve children in organizing their own space and taking responsibility for their items. Use visual aids. Use labels or color-coded storage solutions to help children remember where things belong. For example, parents can create a checklist for younger children to review before leaving for school, helping them remember to pack their school bag. What do people often do after losing things? Common actions include retracing steps. People often go back and retrace their steps to try and find the lost item. Asking for help. They might ask friends, family, or colleagues if they have seen the item or if it was found. Checking common places. Checking usual spots where the item might be left, such as desks, bags, or car compartments. Example, after losing my phone at a cafe, I went back to the cafe, asked the staff, and checked the seating area where I had been sitting. What are the reasons why people often misplace or lose things? Several reasons contribute to this. Disorganization. Lack of a consistent system for keeping track of items can lead to frequent misplacement. Busy lifestyle. Being busy or distracted can cause people to forget where they put things. Multitasking. Juggling multiple tasks at once can result in items being set down in unusual places and forgotten. Example, for instance, if I'm rushing to get to a class and forget to check if I have all my books, I might end up leaving something behind. What are some common items that people tend to lose easily? Commonly lost items include keys. Car keys and house keys are often misplaced because they are frequently used and set down in various places. Phones. Mobile phones are often lost due to their small size and the habit of putting them down in different locations. Wallets. Wallets can be easily misplaced because they are often moved between bags, pockets, and tables. Example, personally, I've frequently misplaced my keys, especially when I'm in a hurry and leave them on a kitchen counter or table. Cue card. Describe a time when you answered a phone call from someone you didn't know in a public place. You should say when and where it happened, who called you, what he/she said, how you corresponded, and explain how you felt about the experience. When and where it happened. Occasion, about 2 months ago. Location, I was sitting in the college library, trying to focus on studying for my exams. It was a quiet area with a lot of students around. Who called you? Caller, the call was from an unknown number. The person on the other end introduced themselves as a representative from a student recruitment agency. What he/she said? Introduction, the caller mentioned that they were reaching out to students who had recently graduated or were about to graduate. They were offering information about internship and job opportunities. Details, they explained that they found my contact details through a student database and wanted to see if I was interested in learning more about career options in my field of study. How you corresponded? Initial reaction, I was a bit surprised and hesitant at first because I wasn't expecting a call from an unknown number, especially while I was in a library. Communication, I decided to listen carefully and ask the caller to provide more details about their agency and the opportunities they were offering. I also requested them to send the information to my email so I could review it later when I wasn't in a public place. Response, after the call, I checked my email and found detailed information about the internships and job opportunities they mentioned. I then followed up with them to express my interest and get more details. And explain how you felt about the experience. Surprised and cautious, I felt a bit surprised and uneasy about taking a call from an unknown number while I was in a quiet study area. It was a bit distracting. Reassured and hopeful, once I understood that the call was related to career opportunities, I felt more reassured and hopeful. It was nice to know that there were resources available to help with my career planning. Reflective, the experience made me realize that even unexpected phone calls can sometimes lead to valuable opportunities. It also taught me to be cautious but open to new possibilities, especially when it comes to career development. Follow-up questions. Should people be banned from talking loudly in public places? Yes, it could be beneficial. Respect for others. When people talk loudly in public places like libraries, restaurants, or public transport, it can disturb others who are trying to focus or enjoy their time. Maintaining peace. Public spaces are meant to be shared by everyone. Controlling noise levels helps maintain a peaceful environment where everyone feels comfortable. Enforcement. While a complete ban might be too strict, having guidelines or rules about acceptable noise levels could help improve the atmosphere in public places. Is it acceptable to talk on the phone in public? It depends on the situation. Context matters. Talking on the phone is generally acceptable in public, but the volume and location matter. For instance, it's okay to have a phone conversation in a park or on the street but less so in a library or movie theater. Be considerate. Being mindful of how loud you are and whether your conversation is appropriate for the setting can make a big difference. If possible, step away to a quieter area if you need to make a call. Should parents teach their children to behave well in public? Yes, definitely. Early learning. Teaching children good behavior in public is important for their social development. It helps them understand how to interact respectfully with others. Positive behavior. Children who learn proper etiquette are more likely to be well received by others and feel more comfortable in various social situations. Modeling behavior. Parents can set a good example by showing polite behavior themselves and explaining why it's important to be considerate in public places. Why do some people not care about their actions in public? Several reasons might contribute. Lack of awareness. Some people might not realize that their behavior is bothering others. They may be focused on their own activities and not notice the impact they're having. Different norms. Cultural differences play a role. What is considered acceptable in one culture might not be in another, leading to misunderstandings about what is appropriate in public. Personal habits. People who haven't been taught proper public behavior might not see the need to change their habits, leading to actions that others find disruptive. What are the differences between sitting next to someone who talks on the phone and sitting next to someone who is talking loudly? Phone conversations. Volume control. Phone conversations are usually quieter, especially if the person is aware of their volume. However, they can still be distracting if the conversation is personal or sensitive. Privacy issues. The content of a phone call might be more intrusive, as it can involve private details that others may overhear. Loud talking. Higher disruption. Loud talking generally affects everyone around. It's more noticeable and can create a noisy environment that is uncomfortable for others. Intensity of disruption. Loud conversations are often about the noise itself rather than the content, making them more universally disturbing to those nearby. Do most people mind others talking on the phone in public places? Yes, often they do. Disruption and disturbance. Many people find phone conversations in public places disruptive, especially if they are loud or take place in quiet areas where people expect peace and privacy. Volume sensitivity. The level of discomfort depends on the volume and content. Loud or personal calls can be particularly annoying to others. Social expectations. People generally expect a certain level of consideration in public spaces. When phone conversations disregard these expectations, they can be perceived as inconsiderate or intrusive. Cue card. Describe your favorite food at a traditional festival or a special event in your country. You should say what it is, at which festival/event you eat it, how it is made, and explain why you like it. What it is. Dish name. My favorite food during traditional festivals is gulab jamun. Description. Gulab jamun is a beloved Indian sweet renowned for its rich, sweet flavor and delightful texture. It is made from milk solids, which gives it a creamy and indulgent taste. At which festival/event you eat it? Festival/event. I usually eat gulab jamun during major festivals like Diwali and Holi. Significance. These festivals are celebrated with much enthusiasm across India. Diwali is known as the Festival of Lights, and Holi is the Festival of Colors. Both festivals involve large family gatherings, and sweets like gulab jamun play a central role in the celebrations, symbolizing happiness and prosperity. How it is made. Ingredients. Khoya. The primary ingredient is khoya, also known as mawa, which is made by simmering milk until it reduces to a thick, creamy consistency. Flour. A small amount of all-purpose flour or semolina is added to the khoya to help bind the dough. Sugar syrup. The sweet syrup is made from sugar, water, and flavored with cardamom and sometimes rose water or saffron for extra fragrance and taste. Preparation. Making the dough. First, khoya is mixed with a little flour to form a soft, smooth dough. The dough should be pliable but not too sticky. Shaping and frying. Small portions of the dough are rolled into round balls. These balls are then deep fried in ghee, clarified butter, or oil until they turn a golden brown. Frying must be done at a low temperature to ensure that the balls cook evenly and don't burn. Soaking in syrup. Once the balls are fried, they are transferred to a warm sugar syrup that has been flavored with cardamom and sometimes rose water. The balls soak in the syrup for a few hours, absorbing the sweetness and becoming soft and syrupy. Final touch. The end result is a sweet, sticky, and fragrant dessert that's often garnished with a sprinkle of cardamom or chopped nuts. And explain why you like it. Taste. I love gulab jamun because it combines a rich, sweet taste with a soft, melt-in-your-mouth texture. The warm syrup and slightly crispy exterior create a delightful contrast that I find irresistible. Nostalgia. Eating gulab jamun brings back fond memories of festive celebrations with family. It's a tradition that has been passed down through generations, and it always feels special to enjoy it during these joyous occasions. Cultural significance. Gulab jamun is more than just a dessert. It represents the joy and togetherness of festive times. It's a way to celebrate and share happiness with loved ones, making the festivals even more memorable. Follow-up questions. 1. Is it bad behavior for people to look at their phones during a meal? Yes, it can be considered bad behavior. Distraction. Looking at your phone can distract you from enjoying the meal and interacting with others. Politeness. In many cultures, including India, it's polite to focus on the people around you during a meal rather than on your phone. Social connection. Eating together is a time to connect with family and friends, and phone use can take away from this experience. 2. Why do people like to have a big meal at traditional festivals or big events? Celebration. A big meal is a way to celebrate and enjoy special occasions. Tradition. In India, festivals like Diwali or weddings involve big meals as part of the tradition. Sharing joy. Large meals help to bring people together, share joy, and create a festive atmosphere. Abundance. Serving a big meal symbolizes abundance and prosperity, making the event feel more special. 3. Do most people prefer vegetables bought from the supermarket or grown at home? Preferences vary. Supermarket vegetables. Many people buy vegetables from the supermarket because it's convenient and they can get a variety of options. Homegrown vegetables. Others prefer homegrown vegetables because they are fresh, often taste better, and are grown without chemicals. Combination. People often use both supermarket and homegrown vegetables depending on what's available and their needs. 4. Are there any difficulties when people grow plants in cities? Yes, there are challenges. Limited space. Cities often have small living spaces, so there may not be enough room for growing large plants. Pollution. Pollution in cities can affect plant health, making it harder for them to grow well. Water access. Finding a consistent water supply for plants can be difficult in urban areas. Sunlight. Limited sunlight due to tall buildings can make it challenging for plants to thrive. What are the differences between sitting next to someone who talks on the phone and sitting next to someone who is talking loudly? Phone conversations. Volume control. Phone conversations are usually quieter, especially if the person is aware of their volume. However, they can still be distracting if the conversation is personal or sensitive. Privacy issues. The content of a phone call might be more intrusive, as it can involve private details that others may overhear. Loud talking. Higher disruption. Loud talking generally affects everyone around. It's more noticeable and can create a noisy environment that is uncomfortable for others. Intensity of disruption. Loud conversations are often about the noise itself rather than the content, making them more universally disturbing to those nearby. 6. Do people in your country grow plants at home? Yes, many people do. Urban gardening. In India, people often grow plants on balconies, rooftops, and small gardens. Common practices. Many people grow herbs, vegetables, and flowers at home to enjoy fresh produce and add greenery. Community initiatives. There are also community programs and workshops that encourage urban gardening, helping people learn how to grow plants in limited spaces.